Hello, how are you guys? I have missed you. I know I haven't been on and just so much going on. I just haven't had a chance to pop on, say hello, and share a video with you guys. So today is Sunday, but you'll be seeing this on Tuesday. And I had some time, so I was like, this is the perfect time for me to do a video with a few things that I picked up and why I picked them up. So I'm going to be sharing with you a new lunchbox and how I pack my lunch every day, because a lot of you had asked, since you kind of like keto, low carb, like what kind of food do you eat during the day? Do you snack during the day? And they all asked for like help in that area because there's a few things that they struggle with. So I'm in no means a nutritionist by any means. You know, always check with your physician before you do a diet plan. This is just what I've been doing. It works for me. I lose a couple of pounds every week for the most part, as long as I don't cheat, and I do have cheat days, but it's been working out for my husband and I really well. So I'm going to share that, and I'm going to share some other things. So hello everybody, so nice to see you. Hope you guys all have been having a great month. It's a new month. Next week we change the clocks, for those of you who changed the clocks, and I'm so excited. That means spring is right around the corner, and for me that means vacation is coming in May. So I have bought a few things that I'm going to share with you, and I am going to be sharing my cruise bag, my beach bag, an excursion bag, everything that pertains to our cruise, how I organize our cabin, what I bring, and all that. And I've started collecting a few things. I'm going to share those. But first, let's share this. Oh, update on my eyebrows. So a lot of you knew I was going to be getting microblading done. I just went on Friday and had my second session, and I think they look great. They're still a little sore. They're going to darken up with time, and I think she did a great job, and I love them. So if any of you are wondering, do your research, find somebody that has great reviews, talk to your friends who have had it done, their experiences. This person is going to be essentially tattooing on your face. So you want to make sure you do your research first, but I do highly recommend it. A lot of you had asked over on Instagram, excuse me, you know, I would love to get it done, but I don't know. I'm a proponent. Absolutely. If, you know, it saves me so much time in the morning. I'm not having to draw on eyebrows. They're just always there, and it just saves me a ton of time. So I highly recommend, again, do your research. Okay, on to sharing. So my other lunch bag that I was using, it just wasn't big enough, because a lot of times if I bring a salad or something like that, the bowl is kind of big and it didn't fit in. So I went on Amazon, trusty old Amazon, and I found this great bag. And it is by the brand, oh, I don't know, I can't see, Heatwave or something like that, but I'll list it. Everything will be listed down below for you. So if you're interested, you need a new bag, and we're going to pack it together, but I'm going to show you everything first. So this is a great bag, and it's fully insulated. So it has the big main pocket here, all insulated, so your food will stay fairly warm or fairly cool, you know, whichever. And that I really was looking for. I didn't just want a plain bag. I wanted it to have this kind of lining in it, so my food would stay fresh. I do sometimes put it in the refrigerator at work, but I don't know. I don't like sharing a refrigerator with everybody else. Maybe that's just weird. I don't know. And it does have an expandable top, so it will expand. Let me just grab the other side here so I can unlock it for you so you can see all the different compartments. So up top, it also has a section. So this is great for like, I have some keto bars and snacks like that. It also has this mesh pocket, and it has this, and it has an extender. It has our main pocket, which is huge. It definitely will hold my salad bowl, which is what I needed. Then it has the strap to carry. Again, I love. It has little feet on it, so you can stand it up straight. It won't fall over. Again, a plus. It has these for your water bottles or things like that that you want to bring. And then the front also has this cute little zipper. If I can unzip it here for you. So there's another little pocket right in the front. So I guess if you wanted to put, like if you had ketchup packets, you wanted to bring anything like that, drink packets, you can put all of that in there. So I think this will be really good for me. Just because I wouldn't say I bring a lot, but I bring enough. So, you know, I could have like hard-boiled eggs. I could have like meat in a baggie. I could have cottage cheese and berries. I mean, all kinds of things. And we're going to pack it together so you can exactly see how full and how much this will hold. So I guess if you are, you know, even if you don't, you know, work the 9 to 5, if you are a nurse or a doctor or anything like that, this is great because it will keep your food fresh while you're doing your work. Or if you know you're going on a picnic somewhere, or just bringing your food to the beach, I think this is fantastic. So I grabbed this, and I don't think it was that expensive. I think it was like $25, something like that. Maybe it was even less, but I will, like I said, I will list it below. So this is what I got, and it does come in other colors. I just kind of liked the pink. So along with that, I also picked up some silverware, and it's in this really pretty case that's hard shelled. It's like a hard plastic, washable. And inside, and I just thought this was just like the coolest thing. So the cover comes off, and inside, I haven't washed it yet, but you have a spoon, you have a knife, and I'll take it out for you. So you have a spoon, a knife, and a fork. This way, you're always prepared. So many times at work, people will come around. Does anybody have any silverware? Anybody have any silverware? Well, this time, for myself, I will always have silverware. I never have to ask anybody for anything again. So it's really good to have. You can kind of just keep it in there, like so, and then it goes right in your lunchbox with your food. Fits in there perfect, and away you go. So let's go and pack my lunch so you can see how that is, and then we will come back and I will show you some of the other goodies I got. Okay, so in the top of my bag, I'm going to bring these cranberries and glazed walnuts, and I put these in my cottage cheese, I put them in my salad, put them in my yogurt. They're just a really great way to add some crunch to your day. I also have some wasabi almonds. These are great to snack on, and I love a spicy snack, so we'll get those in there. And then in case I have a chocolate craving, I have my little keto bar, and that also will go right in the top. So we have that packed. Let me just zipper that part. So that part is now zipped. And then in this little front pocket, I always put these little Celsius waters. It's a great way to hydrate yourself, and they are keto friendly, and it doubles your water intake. And these ones are flavored, and I put those right here in the front part. And I just keep these in the bag for the week. And I also have a few napkins, so we'll stick those in there. In the main part, I have my cute little container. This has cottage cheese in it, and this is my Pioneer Woman little container I got from Walmart. So put that in there. I have some Chobani zero sugar toasted coconut vanilla yogurt. I also have a few pieces of spicy salami in there, and then I also have some chunk light tuna. It's sweet and spicy, and these are great packets. You just bring them, you can eat right out of the packet, which I love, and it's a great way to get a little extra protein. And then I have my silverware, and that is what I am bringing for lunch today. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed that little snippet, so you can see how much I really fit in there, what I eat for lunch, the bag and the forks and the spoons and things from Amazon. And I really think if you ever want to take lunch to go, or let's just say, you know, you're a stay-home mom, but you're taking the kids out and you want to pack some snacks, this is great. And it will hold plenty. So I think that was a good buy. So the next thing I did is I have been to the dollar store, and I have bought a whole bunch of things that we are going to bring on vacation. Now, so I have a couple bags that I have coming in, so I can't do those yet, but I'm going to be doing my cruise cabin bag, which is everything that I'm going to be needing inside the cabin. I have things for my little travel medicine pack, bag, if you will, you know, with all of our daily medications in it, things like that. And then I'm going to have separate, quote unquote, first aid kits. because you never think about it, but when you're on vacation, whether it's a cruise or somewhere else, you know, if you're on the go, it's always good to have first aid with you, because you never know. Somebody could stub a toe, you could fall down and scrape your knee, you could cut yourself on something. And, you know, I myself have had that happen where I cut my finger, and I don't want to be running around, you know, with napkins bleeding everywhere. You know, I want to have everything I need on my person, especially if you're out of the country. You know, a CVS isn't right down the street that you can just go run to quickly. And that makes a difference. So I'm going to show you some of the things I bought, and then we are going to kind of put them together. So not everything was first aid that I got, and this is like not coming in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to show you some of the things I bought today. So I got some toothbrushes, to-go toothbrushes for myself and my husband. And these ones also come with a little holder on the top, so you don't, you know, put your wet toothbrush in the bag. So I picked up those, and the dollar store is now $1.25, in case you guys didn't know. So that I got. I also picked up all of these. So these little containers, these are great if you wanted to put in your purse, like bobby pins or hair ties. I bought these actually for our kitchen. So when we bring salad or, you know, something like that to work or on the go, you can put your sauce in this little container. So many times I bring my whole ketchup bottle with me. I only need this much, but you don't know if at work you're going to find ketchup or not. But these are also good for travel. Like I said, you can put little things in them and they stay all in one spot. So I got that. I picked up some BandAids, and I got, I thought I picked up different sizes. I guess not. So I picked up some BandAids, because you always have to have BandAids with you, any first aid kit. And you can buy first aid kits like with everything in it, but I have found the ones that I have looked at, it's full, but it's mostly full of BandAids. Like, you need other things besides BandAids. But these are just nice size BandAids, because I truthfully don't ever want to be stuck with no Band-Aid ever again. So I picked up BandAids. And on that note also, so I have a separate bag that goes into my pool/beach bag of first aid. I also have one that goes into my little tote that I use, like if we go into port shopping or whatever. I also have another one that I take with me, because I don't want to worry about moving stuff from bag to bag. I just want to have what I need in the bag, just grab the bag and go. And that's just how I am. So got some BandAids. I got an extra hair clip, because I could be, you know, especially in the Caribbean, the hair's whipping around, you know, sometimes you may just put half of it up, or your clip will break or something will break. Always good to have an extra clip with you. So I bought an extra clip. One time on one of our vacations, Scott had a little bit of a toothache, and in any other first aid that I brought, no Orajel. I'm not going to be stuck out without it ever again. Because if you have to buy anything on the ship, and they do have, you know, stores on the ship where you can purchase these items, but, you know, $1.25 or it's $15 on the ship. You do the math. I'd rather have it with me. So I bought another Orajel. Some other thing, I'm going to show you some other things too. This isn't necessarily first aid, but I bought some cotton pads because I needed some of those. And then these are great. Now, your cabin, this again isn't first aid, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. This is going to be part of my cruise essential bag, but I'm going to show you just because I have it in my hand. So the dollar store has like these little votives with a little electric candles in them. And these are great. And I bought two, one for the cabin and one for the bathroom, because your cruise cabin, even though we have a balcony, is still extremely dark. And if you get up in the middle of the night and have to use the restroom, it's nice to have a little light on. Now, I am somebody who likes to sleep with it completely dark. But sometimes it is nice to have a little night light on. So I'm going to put one of these in the bathroom and one of these in our main cabin, just in case. But the one in the bathroom I'll keep on at night. This way, when we go to open the bathroom door, the light will come on. You don't have to have your key card in the door or anything. And it's just kind of cute. Like if you're laying in bed and we're watching a movie, you know, we can turn these little candles on because they're safe, because they're just, they have little batteries in them, so you can light them and just kind of have a nice romantic night in your cabin, or just kind of cuddle in the bed, watch a movie at the end of the night and just have a little candle on. So I picked up some of those. Not first aid, but something you should always have, whether you travel on a cruise or abroad or in the next state, is electrical tape. You need duct tape. And the reason why we have seen so many people getting off a plane from vacation and they've had duct tape around their bag because their zipper broke or something happened to their luggage. So always bring a roll with you. You may never need it, but God forbid your suitcase breaks in any way, you should have some electrical tape, because this will be your lifesaver. Because what are you going to do if your luggage breaks? Again, have electrical tape and you never have to worry about that ever happening to you. You're welcome. Okay. Next thing, this is a cruise cabin essential too. Maybe I should have made 2 videos. Wow, I'll tell you about this stuff again. But there's these little scented trash bags. We always go on Norwegian, and for some reason, we have like 2 garbage cans, but they never have a bag in them. And I just find that odd, but I can understand. You know, so these are scented bags, which we will put in there in our trash cans, because I just like it. If you throw something in there and it doesn't smell lovely, at least it's masked a little bit with this. So I got that. Okay, and then if you have an itchy eye or a watery eye that I sometimes get, I picked up some eye drops. So I have some in my regular first aid kit, but I needed them in my other first aid kit. So I picked up some eye drops. And always a must in any first aid kit you have some Tums. Better safe than sorry. Sometimes you may eat something or you're a little nauseous or whatever, and these will be a lifesaver for you. Always have those with you. Then I also have some, and I bring these everywhere, Clorox to-go wipes, because you should always just be able to wipe something down. I even will put these in my, and I'll talk more about this at another time, but I'll have them in my bag with me, like my excursion bag or whatever. So if I have to use the facilities outside of the ship, you know, it's another country. So I just wipe everything down before I touch it. Maybe I'm a germaphobe, I don't know, but that's what I do. And then I picked up, these are like little pain patches, and it's extra strength medicated patch, because you never know. You may be hurting for some reason, or, you know, my husband has bad knees and a bad shoulder, so we do a lot of walking around or swimming or things like that. If he starts to hurt, it's nice to have these little patches with you. And let's see what else I got. I am prone to headaches, so I travel with tons of Excedrin, migraine, because you never know, and I am never going to be anywhere without Excedrin. Never. Grab that. And then I just grabbed like a little extra scrunchie, because it was cute and I grabbed it and I needed a new one. And then I grabbed an extra, this is like a Poopery spray, and I sprayed it in the store and it smelled really nice. This one is, oh, it's just aromatherapy. It's like a eucalyptus and vanilla. Very nice. And then, a lot of people don't think about this, something that's essential for you to have, but lens wipes. You should always keep these with you, because especially in like the Caribbean or on the ship or whatever, you know, you're always putting on sunscreen. Hopefully you're putting on sunscreen. You better be putting on sunscreen. So anyway, you know, you're putting on sunscreen, or the wind is blowing, or like you're taking a drink and some of it goes on your glasses. You know, you're always like wiping your glasses on a beach towel, and that does absolutely nothing except smear it in. So I always have a couple of lens wipes with me at all times, and I carry enough for Scott and I. Got that. Bought some toothpaste to bring. That's not really first aid. Got a 2-pack with a couple little razors, and I have tried like the little Billy razor, and I hate it. I wish I liked it. I do, but I just don't. I just like a regular razor. So I grabbed some. Always good to have pens and highlighters with you, and I will explain that more when I do my excursion bag. I think that's everything I picked up. So then I wanted to show you, so I had this little bag, and it's by Catherine Malderino, and I think this came with a set of something else, but it's just like the perfect size to put and build a first aid kit in. Now, every family or traveler is going to be different with what you feel is important for first aid. So I'm going to use this bag because I already have it. And it's really important, like if you guys get bags with things that you've ordered, keep the bag, because you know, you never know when you may need it. And it's always nice to have like a little selection. And I'm kind of like a bag hoe, sorry. I love bags so much. So much I love bags. And every time we go into a store, I'm always looking at bags. I'm looking at luggage. We don't need any, but I don't care. I just love all kinds of bags. And then this is where my bag love comes in, because now I can build a first aid kit. So some of the things I'm going to be putting in this one, and this one will be like one that I just carry with me, like if we go on the island. So I'm definitely going to take some Tums. I'll put some Tums in there. Definitely going to take that. We're going to bring the Excedrin, but I'm going to take it out of the box because it's clearly marked, so we know it's Excedrin. So I'm going to pop some Excedrin in. Just like so. So we got some Excedrin. And I'm also going to put in, and I'm going to give an overview of all this stuff again before we go. But just so you can kind of get a gist of what I mean. So I have eye drops. So we're building our little kit ourselves. And if you build it yourself, then you know everything in it is what you need and want. And that's huge. I have my little Orajel. We'll also put that in there. Oh, you know, I forgot one thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Because I knew I had, and something we should always carry with us too is a little pair of scissors. And I have these ones. Actually, they're in a little pouch, and I think I'm going to keep them in there. I have a little pair of scissors. You never know, you might need to cut a BandAid down to size. So I'm going to put that in there. Then I'm going to take some BandAids. That's kind of enough. How many did I take? So I have some BandAids also. My scissors are in there, and now I'm going to put in my BandAids. And I'm also going to put in these pain patches, and these are 20. There's 20 in there, so 20 little small ones. And I think they're just individually wrapped. So we're going to put those in there too as well. And we're going to put in some lenses wipes. Also, not really first aid, but I'll just take 2. But it's good to have them with us. So I also have that. And these Clorox wipes. I'm also going to take some disinfectant wipes. I'm going to put that in there also. And don't have, there is one more thing. Hold on, be back again. I guess I wasn't really as prepared as I thought I was going to be. Hold on. Another pouch. Some hydrocortisone cream, because you should be able to clean off, God forbid, a cut if you got one. So I'm also going to stick that in there. Sit that right there. Actually, I'd like to have everything showing. I kind of know where it all is. And I think that was all I was going to put in there. Eye drops. There was one more thing. Yep, here we go. And these are anti-diarrhea pills. Is that right? Anti-diuretics. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to stick one of those in there too. So there you have it. Totally personalized to what I think we will need. And as I go through, because we're not leaving for another 2 months, but if I think of any more things that I could stick in here, I'm going to. And then this will go inside of my beach bag or excursion bag. I might make a separate one too. And it also has like a little pouch back here. So if I wanted to stick something else in there that I wanted easy access to, I can. So there we go. Handmade just for what I will need and where we are going. Now, if you're going to go on like any kind of like jungle excursion or things like that, you'd want to have like bug spray and that kind of thing, but we don't, so I don't need it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging in there and watching this video. Any questions on any of the supplies I got, my lunch bag, any questions on how I pack my lunch or anything like that, or if you have suggestions for my first aid kits or any questions you have, I'm happy to answer. And then I will be back again on either Friday or Saturday with another video, and it might be another cruise edition. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. I also have some decorating to do in the living room, so it'll be either or. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.